Arthur, are you going to play for England? No, why not?
After when I've played for Liverpool, I've played for Tottenham.
Happy and dreaming of a football career, this is how Arthur's uncle wants us to remember this little boy.
Hi, Arthur.
Hi, Arthur.
It is how his community will remember him as they gather today in their hundreds for a vigil. Tributes to a 6-year-old tortured, starved and poisoned, whose murder has now prompted the government to launch a national investigation.
The top priority has got to be looking for those risks, reading the signs, which may only be subtle, and with the benefit of hindsight, be more obvious. But at the time, I do think, though, we've got to make sure, if you like, a more precautionary approach, which looks at the risk to those particularly vulnerable young children and see what more we can do to read those signs earlier and better.
The government says the review will be deep and independent. Its aim to ensure this doesn't happen to another child. While the review is welcomed in the community, the pain is still raw. The focus here is to remember a little boy who never should have died.
I feel like it's the same every time there's a review. We learn lessons, but nothing actually changes.
We can't have it happening again, can we? You know, it's a terrible thing that's happened. It's a nightmare, so I hope it never happens again to another little boy.
I just think it's affected everybody. Yeah, it's terrible. Can't believe it's happened. It should never, ever happen again.
It has happened again, and this is yet another review. Those behind previous investigations say funding is an issue.
We know that what we've got to do is find out what's happening within families, have the time to do that, and share the information across the different professionals, different workers working with that family to build that picture up. Sometimes to think the unthinkable. That is all we know that we have to be doing. That is being squeezed out, and structural change will just be a big distraction.
As tributes at football grounds continue today, the Attorney General is reviewing whether the jail terms handed down to Arthur's father and stepmum are too low. Although it's too late for him now, there is no shortage of love here, outside a house that didn't have any. Dan White is Sky News in Solihull.